Closing arguments today in the case against a Solana Beach woman charged with murdering her stepfather. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee.
And I'm Jesse Pagan in for Carlo Cicchetto. In closing arguments today, a prosecutor said Jade Janks drugged her stepfather because she found nude photos of herself on his computer.
As CBS 8's David Gottfredson reports, the defense told the jury Tom Merriman overdosed himself.
Tom Merriman, 64 years old. He was a real person.
The deputy district attorney began closing arguments by telling the jury Jade Janks made a plan to murder her stepfather after finding nude photos of herself on his computer in December 2020.
The plan is to drug him, suffocate him, and strangle him to death.
The prosecution claims after picking Tom Merriman up from the hospital, Janks bought him whiskey and gave him sleeping pills until he passed out before suffocating him.
She puts on a glove on her left hand, glove on her right hand, hands on Tom's neck, and just squeezes the life out of him.
The case hinges on a series of text messages Janks sent. One of them read, "I just dosed the hell out of him." Later, Janks admitted she dumped his body by his house underneath a pile of trash and did not tell police.
Is it reasonable she didn't plan it, given the text messages? Is it reasonable that she didn't dose him when she said, "I dosed him"?
Then came the defense attorney, who again mentioned the hundreds of nude photos found by Janks.
So imagine just for a second what that's like. Imagine what is going through your mind when you see that, the devastation, the betrayal.
He argued Merriman overdosed by his own accord.
So he was a prescription drug abuser. He was an alcoholic. He had heart problems. I mean, he was a mess.
During more than an hour of closing arguments, the defense only mentioned the text messages once.
No, there's no evidence whatsoever. There's texts which are all subject to interpretation, which all can go either way.
And argued there was no evidence to support a murder conviction.
So they want you to believe that this woman, Jade Janks, stood over her stepfather, grabbed him by the throat, and strangled him.
Closing arguments will wrap up tomorrow morning with final rebuttal from the prosecution. Then the case goes to the jury.
Now, David, we understand that today the judge actually added the option for the jury to include lesser offenses. What do you know about that?
That's right. They can find her innocent, or they can find her guilty of first or second degree murder, voluntary manslaughter, or involuntary manslaughter. The verdict has to be unanimous.
A lot for the jury to weigh. We'll continue to follow the case. Thanks so much, David, for that report.